And we're live. Welcome to Wednesday, aka edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO / owner, SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal, and my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. What's going on?
Man, I'm glad to finally be home.
Glad to finally be home.
Today was one of those days, man.
Hey, man, I understand. Today has definitely been one of those days for me, too.
Yeah. But besides that, happy, healthy, not in jail, kids are good. I'm all right.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You're healthy. You're able to be here today. God gave you another day of life, and you're supposed to live it to the best of your ability. Now, it's Wednesday, which is technically your last day for a week before you get on your vacation.
Yes, and the way it's going, I definitely need it right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It is definitely nothing wrong with it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about some NBA. We're going to talk about some college football. And then we're going to top it all off with some picks for the MLB Division Series. Also, Thursday night football picks. And last but not least, college football. Thursday and Friday picks, since it is a couple games on that. Then last but not least, since it is your last day before vacation, might as well give you your own segment. But you do it every Wednesday, so that really make any difference. All right, let's get started, man. Let's get started with the Wednesday. All right, let's talk about the NBA. Preseason has started. Preseason is underway, and so far preseason been pretty decent. My team lost tonight. We end up losing to the Pistons. Really doesn't matter because it's a preseason game, but you got to talk about it anyway. How's your team doing?
Don't know, don't care. I'll figure it out when the real season gets here.
I want to see what your boy gonna do. The boy that don't know how to take money right.
They don't know how to take money. Man, I don't know.
Y'all picked him up. Former Laker.
That's not what I'm here for.
But that's not what we're gonna talk about, though.
I talk about my Celtics when
the season starts.
Not just right then. Well, yeah, we probably will talk about them then, but I talk more about them after we beat a certain team.
Oh, okay. Well, we shall see about that, beating that certain team. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what happened this past offseason. And I'm not sure if we've done this question or not, but we definitely need to readdress this. It's a lot of moves that happened in the offseason. We had DeMar DeRozan get traded to the Chicago Bulls. We had Lonzo Ball get traded to the Chicago Bulls. We had Alex Caruso signed to the Chicago Bulls. Bulls ain't the only person made moves. We had the Lakers end up picking up not only Carmelo Anthony, but Russell Westbrook in trade. Also had LaMarcus Aldridge decided to make his return back. They picked up Paul Millsap. It's a lot of moves that doesn't happen this past offseason. However, we got to give a winner to one team and one team only. You can give two if you want to, but I'm just going to give it to one team. Reggie, who had the best off season?
I mean, what you said was excellent. I mean, if we only, going off one team, of course, we know what the Lakers did. I did not know until recently that they did pick up Malik Monk. They do have Rondo, but I'm not here to talk about that. I could talk about somebody else that you mentioned in the Bulls and how they also got Levine Kobe White's coming back. He should be healthy. They did end up getting Vucevic in that trade. So that's also not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about our good old Brian and his Miami Heat.
Ah.
I told you that I like the fact that Kyle Lowry, and we have talked about this. I like the fact that they did pick up Kyle Lowry. That is going to take a lot off of Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson as far as being defensive threats. And with the addition of PJ Tucker, I like that around the rim. They also picked up Markieff Morris, so that's another good pickup for them. Bam is still there. Bam is still young, but they also got Dwayne Dedman, who's the vet. That veteran presence will be there. He's a good, strong body. I like it. I like everything that Miami has done this offseason. They didn't have to do much, but they did enough to where it matters the most. And when it matters the most is in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler's still there. I'm not going to say anything about Udonis Haslem besides the fact that he's there. But I mean, he's another, good veteran presence with playoff experience. And that's what you need around these younger guys like a Hero, like a Robinson. Not sure how healthy Oladipo is going to be, but when he comes back, he should help that team out as well. So with all that being said, I really like what the Miami Heat have done. Can't take nothing away from the Lakers. They really don't have any excuses not to win it all. The Bulls may be a little too early with all the additions that they made, but I do like it. That team could very well come together, but it just looks good on paper as of right now. They did blow out the Cavaliers, I believe, last night. They
had a track day, and Caruso looked like a really good guard.
Well, I mean, he's not under LeBron James anymore. Man. When you basically have LeBron James to go and pick the team out and then tell the person, hey, you're only here to do this, then you only gonna be there to do that. Caruso wasn't aggressive, and I don't think that's his game. He didn't make it to this league being the type of player that we saw him being with LeBron James. So I gotta give my hats off to Miami Heat. Shout out Brian. I'll see you in a couple days.
Well, you wants to give it to them. And I mean,
I could say the Spurs.
Hell no, you definitely couldn't say the Spurs. who haven't made any moves this offseason is definitely my San Antonio Spurs. But since you didn't want to talk about them, you mentioned them a little bit, but let me talk about this too. Let me talk about the LA Lakers. So far, the NBA champion, well, at least the NBA Finals. Kennedy. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Kennedy, thanks for helping me out.
Yep.
Now, let me go over this roster. You got Carmelo Anthony, somebody that you dearly, dearly hate on numerous amounts of occasions.
I don't hate Melo.
You disrespect Melo on a level that's unbeknownst to anybody else that I know in life.
He washed.
Exactly. All right. Carmelo Anthony is on the team. Trevor Ariza. Last time I remember Trevor Ariza, he played for the Lakers when Kobe was on the team. So I like him. Kent Bazemore. Anybody remember Kent Bazemore? He used to ball out for the Atlanta Hawks. He did decent for the Warriors last year, but can't really say too much about that. Anthony Davis, one of the best big men in basketball right now. One of the best big men in basketball. What about THT? Shannon Sharp loved talking about old THT. Can he do something this year? He's still a good talent. I like him. I like how he do what he does. Dwight Howard had such a bad year in the 76ers that he decided to move his way back to LA. So he's back on the roster. Then, of course, you got LeBron James, one of the best players in history. DeAndre Jordan left from the Brooklyn Nets. Now he's with the LA Lakers. And you all know about how he did back in the Clippers days. Can he relive that? We shall see. Wesley Matthews, Mr. Dagger himself. He sucked last year, so I ain't going to say too much about him. Malik Monk, though. You brought him up. Malik Monk is pretty talented. He did good. Shout out to James on this one because he used to play for the Charlotte Hornets. Kendrick Nunn. Speaking of our brothers, let's talk about him. Kendrick Nunn, former Miami Heat player. Shout out to you, Brian. I know you kind of missed him, but you ain't worried about him because, like Reggie just said, you got Kyle Lowry. Rondo. Remember what he did in the bubble in 2020, which was last year? He definitely helped out in the bubble. So can he do it again? We shall see. Last but not least, Russell Westbrook. Mr. Triple-Double himself. Can he do triple-doubles with LeBron James on the side? Everybody blames him for the reason why they can't win. When KD was playing with him, they said that he left because of Westbrook. Westbrook ended up going to the Houston Rockets. James Harden decided he wanted to leave, and they blamed Westbrook. Now he goes to the Washington Wizards. I can't say Bradley Beal blamed him, but didn't work out too well. Westbrook decided, hey, I need to finish my career as a Laker. Something that he always dreamed of doing because he is from California himself. Talented roster. A lot of all-star potentials. Well, former all-star players. However, this team right here with the offseason move that they made, I really like the Rondo pickup. I do like the Dwight Howard return. And DeAndre Jordan could do decent if one person gets hurt. So I can see that happening. And Westbrook was the biggest pickup to me besides Carmelo Anthony. I mean, Carmelo's decent. He probably gonna do what he did with the Blazers, shoot a couple threes. They'll definitely be wide open, but he ain't gonna do too much.
Average 12 coming off the bench.
Huh?
Average maybe 10 to 12 coming off the bench.
Yeah, I can see that. At least 12. And then now, at least 10. I ain't gonna give 12.
Okay, there you go.
12 will be a little. 12 will be a little. It's too much expectation for 12. But however, Westbrook is the X factor. They need him to really do well. So, like we always say, no excuses. Even though right now they got the Brooklyn Nets as the favorite to win it all. Second is the Lakers. So all they got to do is overcome obstacles in which LeBron James have done in so many times in his career. Can't say a lot because he failed more than he succeeded. But hopefully he can get that fifth ring and get one step closer to being the GOAT. We shall see. We shall see. But in the meantime, next week, I believe we will start giving our small predictions, which will not next week because you'll be gone, but the week after, that's when we'll give our big NBA edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast. That's enough about that. Let's go into college football. SEC. You know something about the SEC, don't you, Reggie?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yo, Alabama Crimson Tides is number one. Been number one the whole season. Haven't lost their spot. Georgia, on the other hand, moved up to number 2. They're unbeaten. They have been balling as of late. Haven't been allowing any touchdowns at all. And they pretty much skunked Arkansas last week.
Blowout.
Yeah. Huge blow. Now, my question is, if everything goes as it should, the SEC championship game will be Alabama versus Georgia, right?
Again.
However, the loser of that should still be at least in top 4, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Definitely, we got number one and
If
number
all
two.
of them if both teams remain unbeaten and they just go to that, they still be in top four, right?
I would think so. Yeah.
So at least two teams will be playing Georgia or Alabama. And possibly Alabama and Georgia will win those games and they will fight for the championship, right?
That's right.
Reggie, is there any way of stopping this from happening? Do you believe there's any way of stopping this from happening?
Being realistic, we pretty much already know this. It's according to the rest of Alabama's schedule, according to the rest of Georgia's schedule. There's no way that either one of these teams, with the quarterbacks that they got, the defenses that they got, the coaching that's there, that either one of these teams should lose a game the remaining of the season. With that being said, if played in the playoffs and either one loses, we will still see them, unless I think that game, well, not that game, but a game. Okay, I say it like this: if Alabama, let's just say, have another game like how we played Florida, or if Georgia have another game as how they played, what was that, LSU, that 10-3 game?
Clemson. First
Clemson.
game of the season.
Yeah, Clemson. If either one of our remaining schedules end up in a close or nail biter type game like that, I think that could possibly force one of those teams, if they play, if we play each other in the playoffs, to possibly move out of their top four. Other than that, I don't see any kind of way the committee could twist it or turn it to where neither one of those teams can't go all the way. I can't see it, man. And this. I mean, it's just numbers. It's based off, votes. It's a lot, but I mean, realistically, I don't see it happening, man.
Okay. Well, I can agree with you. I can really agree with you on this, and I hate to say it, but yeah, looking at the schedule, Georgia toughest opponent to me is who they playing this coming up weekend. Auburn. At Auburn. That's the only reason why it's tough to me. Because after that, they got Kentucky, in which I feel like Kentucky will be all right, but they get blown out. Florida sucks. Missouri sucks. Tennessee sucks. I don't even know who this. Charleston, South Carolina. I didn't know they had a team. Georgia Tech, yeah, sucks. That's the last game. So I don't see that. And then, like, your Alabama Crimson Tide, your toughest opponent is nobody because y'all just that dumb. I can give it to Auburn again because it's at Auburn, but hell, Auburn just play y'all to the best of their ability. Their ability is trash as of right now. However,
Bo Nix did look good the other day.
Against who?
LSU.
Exactly. All right, so the only way this won't happen will be in the college football playoffs when y'all don't play each other. Because y'all could beat each other so bad that y'all pretty much hurt yourselves in the playoffs from the SEC Championship game. Iowa, it's looking good. You like Iowa. You like how they've been playing.
I like Cincinnati better than Iowa.
You do. Iowa, their toughest matchup is this weekend. They got Penn State. After that, pretty decent. Wisconsin, that's kind of tough. At Nebraska, kind of tough. But besides that, they're pretty easy. Penn State, I don't like they struggle wins. Their toughest opponent is against us in about 3 weeks. See what they can do on that. Then they got Michigan and Michigan State. So they definitely got a tough road ahead of them. But let's go to your Cincinnati. Your Bearcats. You said it. Their toughest opponent already didn't happen. Notre Dame. Now the toughest opponent they got is 24th ranked SMU. They can beat them. But I don't like how they struggle in the first half. So I can't see them beating either one of y'all, Alabama or Georgia. I really just can't see nobody. I can't pick my team because we lost to Oregon, and Oregon just lost this past weekend. I don't like to see this, but it's going to be Alabama versus Georgia for the championship. It is. Yeah. And it's not exciting whatsoever.
No, it's not.
To see the outcome already done happen, and you're pretty much going to get a preview in the SEC championship game. So, say for instance, in the SEC championship game, y'all blow out Georgia. Y'all beat them by at least 21 points.
Okay.
Then y'all end up playing against them in the championship game. Who wants to see that?
I mean, the same Georgia fans that got butt hurt by getting blown out 21-0 or by 21 points. Those same fans will be there cheering like nothing happened a few weeks earlier.
That's terrible. But we both agree that's pretty much going to be the championship game. Alabama versus Georgia, and that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Hopefully we can get some kind of miracle and somebody fucks up. I don't want it to be y'all, though, because I want to see y'all fuck up at the end.
That's not going to happen.
Well, we shall see.
All right. In the league now, so I ain't got to worry about nobody.
All right. We shall see. All right. Now, Reggie, let's talk about baseball. Baseball is playing as of right now. On yesterday, it was the Boston Red Sox at home taking on the New York Yankees. Reggie, you did pick the Yankees, right?
No.
Yeah, you did. I picked the Red Sox, and I was so confident that I actually wanted to do a shot bet on that. Reggie, I won the shot bet 6-2. Boston Red Sox. Yankees are eliminated. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get my wife to bring me my shot glass. I forgot about that one.
You don't have to do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to owe.
No, you're gonna owe when you come back.
No, I'm definitely
on next Friday.
I'm definitely getting it.
You owe on next Friday because we're gonna tally up. It's gonna be a +1 on how many shots you gotta take for Mustard Shirt Friday because your picks is gonna be in. We already gonna establish a shot bet regardless. So we're gonna have all that taken care of tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'm not worried about it. She's bringing it over. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one out of the way.
Okay. If that's what you want to do. All right. The game that's happening right now is between the St. Louis Cardinals and the LA Dodgers, in which right now it is tied up 1-1 in the top of the 5th inning. 1 out, bases on, runners on first and second. Matt Scherzer has been looking terrible so far, but he just got that strikeout, so that probably give him a little bit of confidence. Now, we're going to give our divisional series predictions. It's only 3 that we can actually make a prediction on because one of them is just haven't been confirmed yet because we got to need the winner of the St. Louis Cardinals and the Dodgers. So, Reggie, this is a best out of 5 series, okay?
Gotcha.
I want you to remember.
Go ahead and take my shot.
Well, go ahead. For the Yankees, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Ouch.
All right. Let's talk about the American League first. The first one we're going to talk about is the White Sox versus the Houston Astros. Chicago White Sox versus the Houston Astros. Now, Reggie, you know how we don't like cheating ass Astros. And I've been kind of a fan of the Chicago White Sox. But this is the playoffs. So it's very, very important. Reggie, who you think will win this series in how many games?
I really, really, really feel unsure about this one. Like you just mentioned about the cheating ass Astros. It could go either way, but I agree with you. I'm kind of biased on that, and I kind of would rather see the White Sox win. So give me the Chicago White Sox in a 3-2 thriller.
Mm. White Sox in a 3-2 thriller. I like that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. People will be cheated. Feelings will get hurt. So I mean that from both sides, respectfully. But just me personally, I just want to see the White Sox beat the Astros.
I do too. However, I'm not picking them. I got the cheating ass Astros in 4. Astros will find a way to win game 4. They will move on. That's my prediction. I hate to say it, but that's what I'm going with. Reggie, let's go to the next one. The Boston Red Sox coming off that victory against the New York Yankees, and thank you for that, Red Sox, because I sure hate the Yankees. But they taking on the team that has the best record in the American League. Their divisional opponents, the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, Reggie, on this one, it is a 5-game series, and the Rays are favorite. So, who you got in this one?
I got old Tampa Bay, man, and it's gonna be a dog fight. Well, not dog fight. This will be dog shit, meaning the Rays will shit all over the Red Sox. Red Sox, been struggling, off and on all year. They had that horrible slump, and then they just found a way to get back to where they are right now. Don't like it. Didn't see them beating the Yankees, but it happened. But yeah, I like the Rays in this one.
You like the Rays?
Yeah.
How many
give me 4-1.
What, 3-1?
3-1. You said 5-game, right?
Yeah, in 5 games.
Okay.
3-1. All right. I agree. 100%. I actually have the Rays 3-1 in this one also. I like what the Rays been doing. I really like what the Rays been doing. All right, Reggie. Now we got to get down to the nitty-gritty. We got to get down to my team. We got to go to the Atlanta Braves, baby. You see my background. The Braves taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. We are on the road. 2 great teams. 2 great hitting teams. 2 great pitching teams. Their closer is 4 times better than ours, but that really doesn't matter if you actually just win in the game by a lot of points. I like our hitters better than theirs, but I'm biased, so you are a realist. Reggie, give me the real. Who's going to win this series?
Y'all might win 1 game. I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. Bucks just won. I still think that they're riding that wave.
That Milwaukee wave?
That Milwaukee wave, man. I don't see them taking the foot off the gas. They had an impressive year as well. Your team, for example, you didn't even have this much faith. We know that. We talked about that.
Right.
I do agree with what you just said. I kind of do like the hitters better. I like your picture, but not over the Brewers.
Not over Brewers.
Not over the Brewers. Now, if you were playing the Yankees, it would be something different.
Oh, we're playing the Yankees. We beat the hell out of the Yankees. Yeah. All right. So you got the Brewers 3-1.
Got them.
All right. Reggie, you know I'm picking my team.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what?
Shot bet? You weren't gonna say shot bet. You were just saying guess what to something else. But by the way, do you want to do a shot bet on this?
Yeah. I would.
Yeah. All right.
I would do a shot bet. I got my Braves winning in 5. I believe that no, my bad. I'm sorry. I got us winning in 4. I believe we will steal one on the road and we not lose at home. I wish I could say us in 3 because I will be at that third game. And for us to win and go to the NLCS, that'll be amazing. But you can wish in one hand, shit in another one, it's still the same thing. So give me my Braves to win in 4. We'll finish it off in.
All right.
We will win in 4. All right, last but not least, we can't really do this one because the game has started. But, however, no, we're going to wait.
Yeah, we can't do this one.
Matter of fact, we'll just cancel that one because you'll be gone for that. Well, now, you'll give it to me. Give me that one for mustard shirt fry. We'll just have one baseball thing for mustard shirt fry.
All right, cool.
That's how we'll do that.
Bet.
All right. That does it for baseball. Watch it. I'm still watching it. Matter of fact, I'm watching it right now while we're doing this. And Max Scherzer has been removed from the game. And Joe Kelly is in. Wow.
On the mound.
I can't believe that because he don't need to be there early. But they need him. They desperate. It looks like they're desperate. All right, let's go to this Thursday night football game, Reggie. The Thursday night football game is my LA Rams taking on my wife's Seattle Seahawks. And it seems like we're starting off early on not liking each other for this week, heading up to tomorrow. So, Reggie, are you picking my wife's team or are you going to pick the winners?
I solely believe that I had something to do with y'all not starting the week off right by the phone call that I made last night. With that being said, outside of that, just like I said on last week, I'm only giving you this victory because you're at home.
We're not at home.
Y'all are at home.
No, we're not.
Y'all on the road?
We in Seattle.
All right. With that being said, I will switch it up. Y'all will only win this game because y'all got y'all ass handed to you last week. And you deserved to get that. So with that, you will find a way, and you will call somebody. You're gonna pray to the football guys. You will find a way to get this win and hang over your wife's head. That's it. Other than that, I can't say that they just spectacular or just so much better than y'all are. But the fact that y'all played horrible against the Cardinals, I think that y'all clean up. I think y'all clean up a lot of little mistakes. I think Stafford will have a better game. I do believe that Aaron Donald will get to Wilson at least twice. At least twice. He'll turn around and run, and next thing you know, there'll be a fucking 99-foot tall building right there to knock him on his ass. So I'm gonna give it to y'all just off the strength that y'all lost last week, and y'all need something to bounce back for. Because if you go, what 3-1 right now? 3-1.
We go 3-2 in trouble.
Yeah, y'all are in trouble.
All right, Reggie, I love everything that you said. Okay. I love everything that you said about that. However, I got to add on to it. My Rams would not only win this game, but will win this game convincingly. At least 10 points. The spread is a -2.5 for my Rams. We will cover that spread easily. My Rams will win by at least 10. My prediction, 34-20.
Not even 21?
Nope, 34-20. They kick some field.
Okay.
34-20. Need a bounce back, baby. We need a bounce back. And we definitely should be able to get on that. All right. Now, let's get to this last but very least. College football on Thursday and Friday. 3 games, Reggie. 3 games. Let's go by these pretty quick. We got 15th ranked Coastal Carolina taking on Arkansas State. Who you got in this
Um, what? How? I want to. I want to say it right. I want to say it right. I got the Chanticleers beating Arkansas State.
Mm.
Them good old Chanticleers.
Chanticleer. You sure they going? You sure they able to handle Arkansas, the Red Wolves?
Yeah, they're gonna swoop down and Chanticleer them.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. However, I do got Coastal Carolina winning that one. That is happening on tomorrow. Now let's go to Friday. We got Temple facing Reggie's closet favorite team,
No closets over here. I'm telling you.
Cincinnati. Cincinnati. I know you got Cincinnati, right?
I got them Bearcats.
Bearcats. I agree. Bearcats in a blowout. They would definitely cover the spread. Last but not least,
Like 19,
29.
29. Cover that? Yeah, they'll cover that.
They'll cover the spread. They'll beat them. Last but not least, we got Stanford taking on Arizona State. They're 22 ranked. Who you got in that?
You know I got them Sun Devils.
Them Sun Devils, Arizona State. You don't believe in the Cardinals?
No, I ain't believed in them since Carson Wentz.
They just beat Oregon.
Were you waiting on me to say something, or you?
Yeah, I was waiting on you to say, like, damn, that's very impressive.
Nope.
You know what?
Don't you do it.
You know what?
Don't, Lamar.
You know what? I'm going with the Cardinals. I'm going with Stanford. I'm going with the Cardinals. I'm not shot betting this. Hell no. Not shot betting this.
Okay.
I'm taking a risk.
All right.
And I'm going to go with Stanford. I'm going with Stanford. Come on, Stanford. Because if Stanford end up beating Arizona State, they'll be ranked. And that's exactly what I need them to be, is ranked. Because then it looked like that Oregon lost to a pretty decent team. And we lost to Oregon. So, yeah, I need them to win this one. Let's go, Stanford.
Can I get a shot bet on the spread?
Minus 13?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
All right.
Shot bet spread. Spread and shot
All right.
bet on it. Yes, I do that. Now that's that one. Man, you put me in. You put me in a bad situation.
I told you not to do it, man.
I'm gonna do it. I believe in them. I believe Stanford gonna have this game at least close, and they will pull it out. All right, that's enough about that. That's enough about our picks. Now, Reggie, your segment is now. Now you can finally do your segment. And I know you're going to talk about your vacation, so go ahead. Floor is yours.
Actually not. Don't want people out of my business. I mentioned this on another segment that I had. I can't remember if it was last week. I really want to say it was last week though. How I mentioned the fact that Andrew Wiggins and Kyrie Irving was, pretty stupid for not wanting to be vaccinated and for various reasons and this, that, and the other. Well, Andrew Wiggins went and got vaccinated. And he was pretty much campaigning for it, harder than Kyrie was, saying that I'm just not going to fucking do it. Well, let me tell you what he said. He said that it's not something that I wanted to do, but I was kind of forced to. He also added by saying, I guess to do certain stuff, to work and all that, I guess you don't own your body. That's what it comes down to. You want to work in society today, then I guess they make the rules on what goes in your body and what you do. If I've never seen an idiot before in my life, this was one.
Mm.
Now, we all know the kind of money that he was going to lose. I talked about that. His $147 million contract over 5 years. This year in 2021, 2022, he was going to make 31.5 million. So that means he was going to lose 15.8 million for every game that he didn't play at home, because guess what? You can't play if you're not vaccinated. So either somebody's a big ass idiot or somebody don't want to lose a bunch of money and act like you're a big ass idiot. So that being said, man, stop just putting it out there to where you basically what you're doing is twisting it, because it was so. I don't think that it's safe, and it was so. He also made another statement saying that he hopes that his body is good in another 10 years to where he can still be healthy enough to play. In 10 years, we're not going to need you in the NBA. You are going to be done, COVID shot or not. Andrew Wiggins, you're doing too much with your mouth right now. What you should have done in the beginning was, I mean, you're already rich. You could have bought in your own scientists, handpicked from your family or wherever you want, and give you all the advice, tips, walkthrough steps, everything that you could have done. You got the money. You could have done that. The working people like us, we're the ones who had to, do our own little research, which he could have done. He is our own person. So stop being stupid. Stop making these allegations. It's not, you're not looking good right now. You're not. And the fact that you're saying that the government forced it, no, the government didn't force nothing. You idiot. You just want your money. So you did what you was supposed to do. Everybody else did it. Why you couldn't do it? Because you want to stand firm on what you believe in. Stand firm on protecting yourself and the people that you know and love around you. Do that first, and then talk your shit. Respectfully, you idiot. And with that being said, that is my segment.
Oh, man.
Also, Kyrie, go get that damn vaccine, man. We want to see you play at home.
Kyrie gonna find a loophole, I believe.
He ain't got no damn religion, so he can't use that. There's only certain rules anyway.
Oh, man. Watch. He gonna find a loophole. He definitely gonna find a loophole.
Kyrie, not me.
Oh, that does it. That does it. Reggie, this is your last time seeing us until next Friday. Hope you enjoy your vacation. I know you will. You will be chatting with me while you're out there. Probably not much, because you're going to enjoy it more than actually trying to talk to your own brother. But I can understand that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I'll be with another one. So we'll collectively talk shit about your face while we're there.
That's a bit.
Yeah.
However, the show must go on. Muscle Shirt Friday will continue. Reggie will have his picks. I will have mine, and I will discuss them on the show. Special guests should be there, but I'm not telling you who. You'll just find out then. Yeah, you'll find out. Besides that, watch some college football tomorrow. We got baseball going on tomorrow. Divisional series starting in the American League. And we will know the winner of tonight's game by tonight. And then we actually have the National League Division series start on Friday. So pay attention to that. And watch my Rams beat the hell out of my wife's team, the Seattle Seahawks.
Probably will be able to catch a little bit of that. My flight don't leave until 1 a.m. and yeah, I'm pretty much going.
I think that's one of the best times to catch a flight.
Yeah, it is. It is. Bad thing is I'm not arriving until 6 a.m. and not scheduled to check in until 5 p.m. So I'm pretty much just gonna be lost in civilization until then.
You're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not like being here riding around lost. It's just
right. It's totally different.
Yeah, it's a vacation lost.
Right. So, no, you're definitely gonna enjoy that. All right. we are done. Like always, we give you our salute, and we'll see y'all on Friday. Well, at least I will.
Yeah. I have my picks though.
Yeah, he'll have his picks. All right, we out.
We out.
All right.